What's going on, my beautiful people from YouTube? Let's talk Deeper Network. Yeah, we are back with the Deeper Network. I want to make sure to give you guys the updates that you need about this project, because I was just looking back at my videos, and a year and a half ago, I put up a video, which was August 24th, 2021, and this is the thumbnail for it. Free miner, $70,000 at current price, which is 100% true. And I stand by it. And I'm not deleting the video. I'm going to keep it there because I think it speaks volumes to being honest and making sure you follow through and tell, the truth, not your truth, but the truth. And that's what's going on here. I'm going to share with you guys 3 quick things. It's going to be, where was the Deeper Network that I made that video? Where are we at today, which is point number 2. But point number 3, where in the world are we going? Because it matters. A lot of us put our hard-earned money into this project, and we want to see returns. And I mean it. This is my gold, Deeper Connect device that I got. I also have the one, this one here, and this one here could belong to one of you guys, because that is the giveaway for this video, or this one. You guys get to pick. I have a mini or a pico, and I want to make sure I give that out. And it's going to go to one of you guys. All you got to do is leave a comment down below, letting me know where you stand with Deeper. If you're not in it, if you're in it, if you want to see it go somewhere, what you expect out of it, just drop a comment, and I'm going to pick one of you guys on the next video to get one of these devices. And y'all can let me know which one of the 2 you want. And yes, there will be an even more special gift at the end of the video after credits roll, as we usually do it here. But I'm not just saying things. I do mean what I say. And here you go. This is my Gold Genesis. My current credit score is at 538. I have 75,000 DPR in the wallet right now, and I'm keeping it there. Let's roll back the tape and make sure that you guys understand where I got the $70,000 from and what does that equate to at the current token price. And this video is actually sponsored by Firewalla, which is a very, very similar company to Deeper. And I'm actually kind of happy these 2 are going together, because I get to tell you guys about this device right here at the end of the video. Let's do this. Here is the DPR calculator. And the DPR calculator at the 16.5 cents that we were at the time that video was put out, with that tier 8 credit score, which meant you had to put down this much DPR, so 460,000 DPR. Yeah, it would have gotten you almost $70,000. That's a lot of money, but that's not where the token is today. And that video holds true as to when it was recorded. But if we go here, you can see that this is the chart. And in, right here, we were at 16.7. So August 25th, I'm trying to get 20. Yeah, there you go, August 24th. And it's like, oh yeah, I mean, that was pretty good. But if you go way down here where we are today, the token price is sitting at, just over half a cent. So 0.6319 of a cent. This is MEXC, by the way. It's one of my preferred exchanges for me to trade futures. I'm going to put a referral link down below if you guys need it, but it's just MEXC, the action.co. So at that price. So, less than a penny here. And this is the basic mining, because you can't get into Genesis anymore, right? You're looking at a very different scenario. You can only stake that much, and it's $360 in yearly rewards. Now, I have to say that I love this. Call me crazy, but you have to think about crypto as a whole. And if they were to give out that much, it would be kind of insane, because it would not be sustainable. There's just no way to keep something like that up. If you think about it, the liquidity has to come from somewhere. And if you don't know where the liquidity is coming from, it's usually you. If they're giving out more tokens in a year than you're putting in, well, that's like bad news bears right there. I think it's high as it is. And it's not because I don't want more tokens, and it's simply because I don't want this to be a Ponzi scheme. If you're always, relying on new people coming in, putting money into the token for it to be valuable, for other people to be able to cash out, that's nothing more than a Ponzi. You're relying on Ponzinomics to create a fake price. You just, let's bring more people, let's bring more people, more people, more people, more people. That doesn't work. That's not how crypto is supposed to work. I mean, that's how Ponzi schemes have always worked. So anytime you see, oh, you can make this much money in, this amount of time, and all you got to spend is X and Y, be cautious of it. Yes, you can definitely make a lot more money in a bear market, as if you get in the bear market and it pumps. Absolutely. But why do you always see the big old spikes and then it comes crashing down? It's people taking somebody else's liquidity. As people come in, others are going to go ahead and take their profits. So where were we? We were at a 16-cent token. Right now, the token is less than a penny. Does it stink? Yeah, in a way. If you're looking for, reliable long-term passive income, the bear market isn't for that. Now, what I am still excited about is where we are today, because unlike a lot of projects, Deeper has not gone belly up. They have not left the space. They are still here and they are still building. And that's more than we can say about many other projects. And I made a promise a long time ago that I would go over this quickly about, with any video that I talk about Deeper. So here we go. Web 3.0, your Web 3.0. It's a brand new site in comparison to what this used to look like before, but I'm still going to go over some of the same points. Decentralized VPN, which is the DPN they call it. Again, it does everything that a VPN does, plus it blocks ads, Web3 infrastructure, and has blockchain mining. There are a few other, benefits as well, in my opinion. Just the ability of being able to pick other nodes and know that you're actually helping somebody else out. Like, I like that, right? Cybersecurity aspect of it, like, it's actually pretty darn good. I do like it. And I know I mentioned Firewalla as far as sponsor goes. It's actually good because they're direct competitors. These guys right here. And I want to show you what they do. They're more expensive, but they do more things than Deeper Network does. But so does Deeper in comparison to them. Protect all your IoT devices. Great. I mean, if you're protecting your network, it's going to protect everything else that's connected to the network. That's a no-brainer. Ad blocking. This actually saves a lot of my bandwidth. One-click parental control. My kids are too small, and I don't let my kids go on, devices on their own. And that's not going to happen for a long time. But it works. Plug and play with zero configuration. This, wow, 2 minutes. Yeah, if you don't care about setting up wallets or anything like that, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Plugging it in, letting it run. I do like the Pico, and I've had conversations with a lot of people about traveling with the Pico. It is super worthwhile having that little guy. And the blockchain mining, which Deeper Network, provides by allowing you to share your bandwidth with other people and earning DPR credits, which are worth less than a penny right now, and hopefully not for long. And I'm going to talk about pricing because there was something special that happened. I got a chance to actually do an AMA with Eric. So he said, hey, we haven't talked to the community too long. We need to change this up. Let's make sure we have a conversation with them. And he said, hey, do you want to host? And I was like, okay. Actually, I made a comment in one of his tweets, and that's like how it started. So I just said, yeah, let's do it, man. And you guys know, I like Eric. Eric is a good guy. He doesn't have the most how do I even say this in a nice way? Well, I'm just going to say in a non-nice way. Eric doesn't always keep up with everything that's going on when it comes to, keeping the community informed, because he has been really busy. He's not only, now the evangelist for Deeper, but he's also a CEO of, an exchange. So he's got his plate full, but he wants to be able to provide you guys a value information about what's going on. And that's exactly what happened. And that's going to allow me to tell you about what's in the future, because we were able to have a conversation about the roadmap. And I don't think it's even on the Deeper website yet, but there's a lot of things getting rolled out. And here is how it goes. They're going to do the Deeper, network app. It's being tested right now. I mean, it's in the works. It works already. They're just doing final testing. Still, like right now, they're looking at the Oracle beta testing. according to him, is better than Chainlink. If you guys know what Chainlink is, I literally copied and pasted this so I can read off of it, and I'll tell you, it's a Chainlink is a decentralized Oracle network that provides real-world data to smart contracts on the blockchain. I'm really excited to see what this looks like, just because I have not had a chance to actually get my hands on and like see how that data functions. Validators. So validators are going to be important for Deeper, just to maintain traffic, make sure that, they have, units that are always up and running, so that you can actually apply to become a validator. That's getting rolled out. There is a governance update that has taken place, and that's a big deal. And some people are like, wait, what's going on? This doesn't make any sense. Why are you doing this? And when I say governance update, people are not thrilled at the validators and councils, because they basically wiped everything out, and they put, I believe, 7 people from Deeper's back end, basically, like people that are working for the company, as part of the council. They need to do this. I don't think there's any way around this. They kind of have to control it for the time being. And it's simply because they don't want any randos out there basically making calls and changing things on the network without them knowing about it. We can call the network itself, the DPN or VPN that you're using, decentralized, but the backend infrastructure, the chain itself, is still a very centralized platform. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, because as long as that council is made up of a majority of Deeper employees, yeah, sorry guys, it's not going to be as decentralized as we all want it to be. But there is a promise that the goal is to actually get rid of that and place good old me and you in that council long term, which I think is the only way they're going to survive long term, is for them to little by little let the community take some of these things over. And their their goal is to get listed on NASDAQ and all these other things. So they want to make sure that things are rolling out smoothly, that they are following through, that they are doing their due diligence with their project. So it's kind of important. Now, something else that's happening right now is that they have been working on the next generation proof of work, utilizing your Deeper devices to perform tasks and functions, so that you can earn DPR that way as well, which is actually smart. If you think about it, that's basically Flux. They're doing the same exact thing. They're just, collecting different types of data. They're having your devices perform other functions. And if you think about it, if your devices are not being, fully utilized, if you have bandwidth left, if let's say your memory is not being utilized, CPU utilization is down, and I'll pull up mine real quick and I'll blur some things out. But I have my memories at 37. My CPU is running at 16. And temperature is fine on this thing. So yeah, there's no reason why they shouldn't take advantage of the devices to do more tasks. And it helps everybody, because at the end of the day, what we want to do is get these devices working, running, and performing tasks for the world at large as a way to earn DPR. So let's talk about what's happening next year and some of the things that Eric talked about, which is the launch of the app. The app should be launched in Q1 of 2023. Since it's already being tested, he has been hands-on on it, and that's a good thing. It's something that's going to provide value not only to you and I, but the world, because if you download this app, you can now utilize the Deeper network without having a Deeper device as on a subscription model, which is important because it brings the liquidity into what we do. If we want to earn tokens, well, money has to come from somewhere, and subscription-based is a good way for us to get revenue. Deeper Connect Air is, more portable than the Pico. Is coming out Q1 of 2023. They're looking at Indiegogo again. I will definitely have links to that. If you want to buy it today, I'll have links to that as well. That will be right below. They are launching the Save on Flights thing. It's like Save on Shopping is what they're doing, because people charge you differently depending on what IP address you're hitting their websites from. So they're going to go ahead and make sure that you are able to see price comparisons based on different connections around the globe. Should be pretty cool. They're also going to launch the Oracle, the Oracle network that I was talking about. That's competing with Chainlink essentially, that they've been testing in Q1. That's the goal there. They're still doing a bunch of R&D right now. That's part of their big project that they're working on. Q1 is making sure that the CDN, the content delivery network, like you go to a website, you want to make sure you get the website as fast as possible, which means it's got to be hosted close by to you. And they're basically looking at building a CDN network. What else? The 3rd generation Mini is going to come out. Increased memory, storage, speed, all of that good stuff. Nano is going to go away because they're saying now it's old tech, and they want to make sure they are focusing on better devices, especially if they want, next generation proof of work. They need all devices to be up to par. And towards the end of the year, they are going to look at. This actually is exciting, but I am a little hesitant and doubtful that it's going to be a success right off the bat, which is their storage. And I don't say this in a bad way. I think that it's going to be successful in the hosting aspect of it. I think they're going to pull it off. I think it's going to be a really cool thing for us to use. But there are plenty of networks out there that have a ton of storage, but no utilization. So I want to see where that goes, because there are really cool companies out there doing the same thing, and they're struggling to get customers. And I want to see how, or Deeper might do it differently, how they kind of manage that aspect of it. That'll be pretty cool to see. Maybe I can't say I'm not gonna ape in. I might just do it just to get it. I mean, I got enough devices. I mean, even this guy here that they got in trouble for. I don't know if you guys ever seen this one. Let me see. Hang on. Yeah, this little guy. Good times. Oh, simpler times. Let me tell you, much simpler times. There's a ton of other stuff going out as well. So the proof of work that they're gonna, they're putting out. The plan is to fully migrate to that in 2024. Earthlink, which is the Wi-Fi sharing service that they're gonna implement, also kind of planned for 2024. They are, they want to open source the platform at the end of the day, and they have a timeline of 2025. I mean, these aren't set in stone, but these are goals that they're setting, which is why I'm, just kind of breezing on by, because we'll see. They also say that they want one of these devices in every household. But, in 2025, their growth was exponential in the beginning and now has started to slow down. So let's see where it goes. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to roll the credits, tell you about the sponsor, and then do giveaway, because we want to give you guys stuff. It's what we do here on the channel, try to provide you value information, trying to, summarize things, break things down, explain things. If you drop a comment down below, that's the giveaway things that we do. But I love creating videos for you guys. My stats are way down. I showed you guys in the last video, and that's okay. It's because I was not consistent in posting videos, but now that I am, we're going to bring this puppy back up, and we'll see you on the other side of these credits. Have a great one. And I am back. So I was telling you guys about this Firewalla device here, and they are very similar to what Deeper does. And I'll show you their website just so you can get a good understanding as far as what's going on here. They have 3 tiers essentially. So 189, 148, and then 329. And it's next generation gigabit cybersecurity. It does basically the same thing that you get with a Deeper Connect device, except it's not decentralized. Right, it's very centralized. VPN. Yeah, this is very different. So it talks about how, if you go on public Wi-Fi, and I want you guys to understand this, a lot of these devices will talk about this stuff, but it's not like Deeper, right? They're talking about VPN. So what happens is that you are at Starbucks, and what you do is that you don't use the connection from Starbucks. You VPN into your own machine to use the internet. So it's not like they're providing you a free VPN, which They do say free, but it's not that way. It's a free VPN, meaning a connection back to your computer. Ad blocking, that's the DNS blocker that they provide. Better network. Again, it's just making sure that it's looking for the right connections. And remote work, again, connecting back to your home base is what's happening here. It is a good device. And what I got to say is that the reason I picked one of these up is not for network segmentation. It's the opposite, is because I needed to get myself more than one internet connection at the same time. So my internet isn't always reliable, and I got Starlink, so I get both connections going into one device, and then it sends it out to my network. What that allows me to do is not lose connection, improve speeds. It prioritizes my usage. If a network is slower than the other, it pushes it over. That's the reason why I hopped on and picked one of these units up myself with my own money. So if you want to check them out, it's firewalla.action.co. Link is going to be down below as well. So some of the features that Deeper has, but definitely not all the features that Deeper has. This is the video that I posted 2 days ago. And we talked about NFTs. We're talking about how things are being built. Nobody's paying attention. You guys probably never got this video if you're not searching for, NFTs. It turns out YouTube is not pushing my video out as much as it used to. And that's okay. We're going to get back. But the reason I pulled this up is because I want to give stuff away. And like I showed you guys the other day, I can go right here and pick a winner. And that's, we're going to choose from all comments. So the winner here will get an NFT or 20 USDC, USDT. You tell me what you want. You're going to have to make the choice though. I won't tell you what NFT it's going to be. Pick a winner. Oh, DCF. That lucky bastard Pedro. Dude, Pedro's the man. Pedro got a free mount for his GeoNet device, which is awesome. But let's go ahead and do this. Must contain word. And you're like, wait, what do you mean must contain word? Well, that's if this works. Yeah, let's refresh. So at the end of the video, I always try to give people a little bit extra, right? So the same thing is going to happen on this video. If you're a Genesis node user, do hashtag Genesis. And I'm going to draw a couple of these guys for you. The fan on the units that we got were not ideal. Some of them did die out. My personally did, die, but I opened it and I swapped it for another one. But if you don't want to go through the hassle, this little device works really well. It's a little USB hub and it's got 2 fans on it. It keeps things cool and I want to give it to you guys. So just put down hashtag Genesis. We're back to giveaway. Comment must contain word. We're going to do hashtag Action Crypto and we're going to give some NFTs away here. And Monkey Dude, I'm glad you're always hanging out till the very end. Discord, guys. Go to Discord, open a ticket. Now make sure you guys get your NFTs. Pick another one. Let's do one more. Edgar. I'm excited. Well, yeah, this little guy. That's right here. Yeah, I got that little Aware device. It tells me that how messy my air is in my office, which helps. One more. Yeah, let's do one more. PETA C. Great video. I like utility NFTs for you. Yeah, I like it. Utility NFTs too. I think that's where it's at. I think that's where they should be. They got to provide more value than just the picture. That's how it should always work. But who am I to say anything? People screw up all the time and, rug people. Wait, I've been listening for a long time. I am somebody to say something, right? Yeah, no, there should be utility. I'll say it. There should definitely be utility to NFTs. Yeah, I mean, that's what's going on with the Deeper network. And I'll share one last thing because I was really excited about this. Deeper just posted a tweet about thank you, Ramrod. He's the man. And look what he wrote. All right, this is too sweet for me not to share. I have loved my Deeper Connect devices. Thanks to Eric and the team for all your hard work. Thanks to Actions for spreading the Deeper knowledge. He's talking about me. Yeah. And if you stuck around to the end, here's the scoop. Something that I, asked Eric that I think we all care about, that I don't think everybody needs to know. Only people that really, really do care about Deeper is the price, because the price is low. And my straight up question to him was, do you even care about the price? Because that's what we all, a lot of us are like, you're not doing anything to change the price. And he was very kind in saying that, yeah, he cares. His tokens are locked up too. Like he wants the token price to be high. And then he also said something else that I don't think a lot of people caught, and I didn't push him on it. But he talked about the, tier 1 listing. That's your Binance, your Coinbase. Binance, Coinbase, those guys are not going to want to list a token at such a low price. I don't think Deeper wants to launch a token at such a low price. Anything under a penny does not look good. If you launch a token at, 5 or 10 cents, they usually take off because people buy into it. They say, hey, it's not that expensive. Let me just get some. And automatically increases the price of the token. So he's been saying that they're in talks. I know that they're in talks with tier 1s. I mean, this has been going on for a while, but I think they want the right time to list this. And I think that not only the right time, but the right price. So the price of Deeper right now is dirt cheap. Please, as the price goes up, don't feel like, oh, I need to hold on to it for dear life until it hits $1. I know that a lot of people will push you to do those things, especially on Telegram, the traders channels. I love the people there. I've spent a lot of time there, but sometimes people get to be toxic, and I don't like that aspect of it. So please do your own research, make good decisions with your money, because it's your money, it's nobody else's. So if you feel like you need to take profit, take profit. There's never a wrong time to take profit. I don't care what anybody says. Be diligent with your funds so that you can stay in this game long term. It's not a matter of who wins first, it's who survives, who sticks around the longest. And, taking advice from people that are using you as exit liquidity, that's not where it's at. That's not where we should be. Yeah, I think we're done. What time is it? I don't have a watch. Well, my battery is running low on my camera, which means I gotta go. But we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna see you guys in the new year. I'll try to get a few more things up here and there, maybe before the new year. Always on Twitter, like I've said to you guys before, always posting nonsense over there if you want to keep up. But you guys are fantastic. I will see you on the next video.